Uh-oh. Hopefully it didn't just capture the first 2 minutes of what I was doing. Oh, man. If there's one downside, just one downside to being overweight, is that you can't wear pants, jeans, jogging pants like a normal person without having sweaty balls for no reason. So you just randomly have to stand up, pull your pants down, including your underwear, and turn the fan on so you can dry off your nuts and your ass. Not because you were working out or running or going for a jog, just because you were sitting. Simply sitting. I would love to know what it's like to be a skinny person. Just to wear, pants and have a dry nutsack. Like, I want to stick my hand down my pants and have it, like, bone dry. But nope, not possible. And those out there that are overweight, you know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. And don't try to pretend like you're dry down below. Because if you're overweight, you ain't dry. There ain't no fucking way you're dry. Unless you're doused with powder. And if you're doused with powder, then your chances of getting a blowjob are probably slim to none. So you might as well just keep using that powder. Anyways, is this a vape show? It's kind of a vape show, kind of not. It's a little bit of everything. Not necessarily swamp ass, because I consider swamp ass to be like dirty, sweaty, smelly ass. This is just like clean sweat. Like, it doesn't really have an odor, unless you haven't showered in a few days. Then I guess technically it is kind of swamp ass. When am I going to stream in 4K? You got to be fucking crazy. Just because a cell phone says 4K, that doesn't necessarily mean you're getting 4K. But, yeah, I'm actually looking to downstream to, like, I don't know, what's the lowest? Like 140? It makes me look better. The higher resolution, the worse you look on camera. That's the way it is, folks. Powder turns into biscuit dough. There we go. Speaking from a true overweight son of a bitch right there, Atomizer. Oh, there's the goddamn... It can never be a quiet day without ding dong, ding dong, dong. 144p, folks. Do I look better in 144 or do I look better in 1080? You be the judge. Da, 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 da. We're on camera 2, camera 2. Camera 1, camera 1. I like camera 2 today. Camera 2, camera 2. What's up, folks? Ooh. I know when I watch Mike, he's in 4K. Mike uses a filter. And he wears makeup. Make himself look good on camera. I don't have makeup. That's why Mike's in 4K. He wants to show off that beautiful makeup job. When I go in 4K, it's like, wow, this dude he's gained weight, he's aged, he's got a rash, he's probably got high blood pressure because he's always red. I'm not red, folks. It's a goddamn shirt that makes me red, and the color of the lights, because I believe in a old school yellow, not so much a bright blue. Not that you care, but what's up, Mr. Ed? What's up, Ray Ray? What's up, Cheryl? Let's say what's up to all the fine folks in chat who decided to show up on time. Like Atomizer, who suffers from, I guess, wet balls also. Mr. Andy Social, what's going on? Bart White's in the house tonight. We got the lovely Cheryl. We got Darth Vapor in the house. We got Ed Barkley, who's probably not sipping on Wild Turkey because it is Monday. We got Florida Boy 420. We got George Jennings. We got Night Clover in the house. Misfit Steve is here. What's up, Mr. Steve? Nathan's in the house. We got Puff Downey as always because he has nothing to fucking do. He's here. Doesn't matter. He'll be at my funeral. I know it. Ray Franklin, what's going on? Ray Ray's in the house. We got Rob. We got Rifleman. We got the Vaping Fat Guy, and I know he knows what I'm talking about. Don't even lie and be like, oh, my nuts are dry all day long. Wicked Vapa, what is going on? And whoever else did not make the list because they decided to show up on time or late. like Neil Pitts, or Jack Me Off the Flash, or Jean-Paul Glasgow. How can you not remember a name like that? Georgia Boy, what's going on, Jeremy? Mark Hardy. Owner of Hardee's, by chance? Why did they go under? They used to be on like every corner. Now they're gone. Anyways. Oh, all hail the king. That sounds fucking racist as shit, VaporX. Jesus, you got to start off with just dropping the racist jokes, don't you? Butter Squad's here, late as always, trying to learn something about vaping. And Hitman just donated $5,000, but for some reason, it didn't go through. I don't know why. Hitman, try it again. Just slide your card again, like that. All hail the test tube. How am I? Ooh, man, that's not a good question to ask. So I was trying to go back, not to get started on like a dull subject, because it's Monday, it's dull enough. But I was trying to figure out like when was my last, piece of the devil, and it was. Oh, what did I went back to my live show and I don't know, what was it? It was August 26th, because August 28th would have been 72 hours. So that means it's been a full month and maybe a week. Which, I'll say maybe the hard part. Oh, I wish it was crack. Should I be smoking that shit right now? I don't know. I feel like the hard part is over, but there's still shit lingering, like sleep. Like, there's no way you can just normally sleep. Let's just do a quick update. Here we go. So, for the month, in order to get through the month and to sleep for a month, my doctor gave me gabapentin and propranolol, which is like a blood pressure type medicine that's gonna, whatever. So those two things help you sleep. So then, I think 2 weeks ago, I stopped the propranolol. No big deal. And then last week, I stopped the gabapentin. Even though my doctor said, oh, you could just take it. Don't matter. Take it for a month. Or take it for 2 months. Whenever you need it, take it. And I'm like, I don't want to get stuck on something else that I'm going to need. So the minute I stopped taking that is the minute I stopped sleeping. Beautiful. So other than not getting normal sleep, and a few other things, the rough part's over, but now comes now things are getting pretty dark. And when I say dark, I don't mean bad neighborhood dark. I mean, just really dark thoughts. And I thought I was gonna avoid this part of it. They say after, the first month, you might experience some mental side effects. I'm like, I'm already mentally fucked up, so I'm not worried about that. But that could mean anything. That could mean depression, I guess happiness. It could mean anything. But my thoughts have been pretty dark for the past, I don't know, 4 or 5 days. I don't really want to explain how dark they are, because if I explain how dark they are, you guys will be like, holy shit, this dude's nuts. But yeah, so I don't know. Hoping this pass. I know it's going to pass eventually, but seeing as how, I don't know. It's cold as fuck over here now. It's in its 50s. I actually had to turn the heat on last night. It was so goddamn cold. It was 44 degrees. So along with the shitty weather comes the shitty thoughts. And that just, so as you can see, I did some redecorating to get my mind off shit. That worked for 10 minutes, but don't do anything stupid. Yeah, I mean, of course. But I'm not I do stupid stuff, but I don't do real stupid stuff. But it's weird that, Anyway, other than that, though, things seem to be pretty typical. Well, not typical, but I don't know, just not physically 100%, but other than that, I guess, is there a bright side to it? I mean, there's a bright side to it. It's just hard to kind of see the bright light. But eventually it'll be there. I'm waiting. If I still feel like this next year, I'm going to be a full-blown junkie. Just let you know right now, we'll be doing videos on how to properly shoot up. By the way, this video is not monetized because YouTube feels the need to demonetize all these live shows. I don't know why. Could it be misinformation? Probably. We don't do that on this channel, though. We only speak fact and truth. Thank you. Thank you, Jeremy. Georgia boy. Take 3 800s, you'll get high as... Holy shit. Dude, you gotta be fucking nuts. One of those... So gabapentin, I don't want to start talking about drugs, but we're just going to touch on this real quick. A guy was always curious what it is, because it seems like a miracle drug. Like, it works for pain, muscle pain, sleep, fucking this and that. It slows your brain down. It literally slows your brain down. So that's, I get 8, 16, 24, 2400 milligrams. That would slow your brain down to the point, I think, where you probably wouldn't function anymore, and you would start shitting on yourself. 3 800s a day. Understandable, maybe. But 3 at a time. I don't think... you might just start shitting on yourself. For having ED issues. Wait, what? How does that work for ED? Did it work for ED? Stop the drug talk, says VaporX. Alright, that's it. We only get 5 minutes of drug talk, folks. Next week, we'll touch on this subject again. And until then, shut your mouth. Thank you. We're vaping on this beauty right here. Shibboleth, which camera? That one right there, jackass. Thank you. Oh, yeah. Still haven't changed the cotton. You know what? Let's do an update, right? Last week was 60 mils through this without changing the cotton. Let's see what it's at today. Well, this is... Dude, this is disgusting. This has got to be disgusting. Is this camera on? No, it's not. You might be thinking, wow, this guy is a world-class vape celebrity, and he hasn't changed his cotton in almost a month? Come on, what's wrong with this guy? Is he retarded? Yes, he's retarded. Are we on camera? We're not on camera. We are now. Shoo-ba-da-bop-boo-boo. This is the Vaporesso mod atomizer. If you watch the... is Vaporesso or Vupu? Vaporesso. Honestly, I don't think Atomizer watches my videos, but if you did, you might have seen this one pop up. Thank you. Cheryl prefers the other angle. Okay, we'll go back to the other angle. Not a problem. Let's see what it looks like. If it still looks somewhat decent, I'm going to say that... I'm going to say one of two things. 5 Pawns liquid is probably some of the cleanest liquid out there. And 2, the... what do we call this thing again? The goddamn whatchamacallit. Oh, my brain. What is this called? Holy fucking shit. I don't want to see anyone say the name. It's on the tip of my tongue. How do I not know the name of this? I vape it every goddamn day of the week. Holy Jesus Christ. It's right there. Hold on. It's right there. It's right there. It's right there. Right there. I'm not looking at the screen. Hold on. I want to see how long it takes me to remember the name of this thing. Holy shit. Not the aromomizer, not the excremizer. It starts with a T. Oh, shit. The Typhon. GT4. There we go. Whew, God damn. It was buried in my head. Sorry. You get old, man. Shit happens. That the GT4 is one of the best designed atomizers on the face of the planet. None of that's probably true, but if it is, then I'm going to be the first one to say it. Here we go, folks. Is it going to be as black as an ashtray? Oh, and we're having a problem just like we had last week. Because I don't unscrew this cap enough. 5 Pawns juice may be clean, but it's like super glue. That shit will... Ugh, there we go. Shibba-da-bop-boop-bop-boop-boo. Shibba-da-bop. Do we have a wet ashtray? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Oh, we're getting close. Oh, yeah, we're getting close. Yeah, it's getting a little dark in there. Just to give you guys an idea. I don't think people talk about this enough. About lazy vapors and how dirty your shit can get if you don't fucking clean it and you constantly just fill. See that shit? Look at that. Yep, that's what happens when you wipe out an ashtray. There you go. And that's not even clean, but maybe it'll taste... I think it's time to re-wick this. Or can I go another week? Should I go another week and have another look at this next week. Because I swear to you on everything, this is what I vape on every day, all day. For some reason, I'm not sure if I've given up on this or just don't vape it anymore. I don't know what, look, you can see the juice in there is like turning fucking shit brown, golden red. That's the Dwarf, whatever the hell it's called. Go to, this is week, I think this is week 3 we're on. Like, it's been 3 weeks. So, I don't know. But yeah, I'm going to rewick it because Andy's right. There might be maggots in there eventually, and we don't want to start vaping on maggots. Shave the nose. I got hair on my nose? Did I miss a spot when I shaved today? Why don't you come shave me, Vapor X? How's that? I can use a good shave. I want my ass shaved. I can't reach that. And I only trust certain people back there. And I somehow feel like I would trust you back there shaving me. Oh man, now see, when the bottom is all seized up, it's easy to open up the juice flow. But when it's not, it's hard to open up the juice flow. There we go. What's up, Jason? Late as always, this son of a bitch. One shave. I don't want to use a straight razor either, because, you know, I'm working with very little as it is. I don't want to lose my nuts. I have you on small screen for a reason. Whoa. You should have me on the fucking big screen. On the big screen. I'm not always late. Oh, I almost thought you said you're not always 18. Like, whoa, wait a minute. Get that the pit bull shit. Oh, that thing. I've seen that. It's like all over fucking social media. It's almost like the head of a shaver without the body. You put your hands on it and you, but I don't know. Like, I have not found a shaver that can gently shave your balls and the base of your penis without clipping the skin. Because the teeth are sharp, which will stab your nutsack, and the skin on your, on your area, because I know we got young people watching, is so thin it can get in between those teeth. And flow bead, that's for people who have like extremely long hair. I always wanted to know if you rub Nair on your balls. I don't know, Manscaped. I mean, you see it in every fucking YouTube video, but are those truly designed for shaving your nuts? Like, will they pinch the skin? If you take a regular pair of hair clippers, try to shave your balls, you're in for a fucking treat because it's going to cut you open. Nope, I've tried. Number 1 leaves hair, though. Number 1 leaves hair, and it just doesn't work. They say they are for your nuts. Does anyone have experience in here with any of the Manscaped products and that I actually have shaved their balls with them? I don't want to hear videos that you've seen or people you know. Jean-Paul Glasgow, he knows the pain. I'm assuming he must have clipped his nut skin once. And that shit, man, when you clip your balls or your dick, that shit bleeds out like a son of a bitch. Holy fuck. What's up, Mr. Screlly? A little late, but that's okay. We'll take. It's the same, Mark. Okay, so there you go. See, the only true way to do it, as I always say, stand in front of a cold shower, let your nuts get rock hard, stroke it a little bit so it gets a little chubby, and then you could shave with a straight razor. Not a straight razor, but like your traditional 4-5 blade razor. But if you got herpes or if you got fucking some kind of STD that leaves bumps on your penis, chances are you're going to cut them off. Don't fuck around like that. Do we really have to talk about balls? We don't have to. I was looking for advice, but thank you, Cheryl. Women don't seem to suffer from this issue. My mom used to have a comb with a razor in it. What? Most stressful haircut as a kid. And when it got rusty from being in the... Oh, my goodness. Dude, that would be pretty cool. A comb with a razor in it. I always wondered about Nair, but Nair has a horrible odor. And it'd probably fuck you up somehow. My husband must wonder why I watch this channel. He's probably on the phone with the psychiatrist. Yep, she's watching him again. Yep, this is once a week. We got to do something about it. Well, doctor, it's divorce or she comes in because I can't deal with it anymore. The guy is a pervert. I think he's a predator, and I think he's on a website. Shoo-ba-da-bop-boo-boo. Women don't get sweaty balls? You don't say. They get sweaty under tits. Have you gone down on a girl who's been sitting on her cooch all day long at work? I guarantee it's not going to smell like a fucking batch of watermelons. Like, you've been sitting on this all day at work? It smells delicious. Did you take a shit today? I sure did. Son of a bitch. So other than that, that's the content for this week, folks. Hopefully you enjoyed it. And we're going to sit and vape. It's a Japanese hair cutting device. Have used one for 20 years. Saves huge money on haircuts. Oh, I'm not even... Why did I make that sound? I hate that sound. That was an accident. I'm sorry, folks. Can we go back? Let's go back. I'm sorry. I'm not a fan of Tim Allen or whoever the guy is who does the whole, I can't stand that fucking sound, and I just did it. All right, we're back, folks. You did not hear me make an annoying sound. Sorry. There we go. We got a topic for you. How is Robert Skrelly feeling? That is a good question. Robert, give us an update, please. Because we need some kind of content here. Use a straight razor and let us know how it turns out. Yeah, I've had a straight razor once when I used to shave my head bald, and I went to a barber. Actually, I did it twice. Or 3 times, I think. Oh, one time was I always got to put color in it because you know how I am. One was a white barber one time, and then the other 2 or 3 times was an Arabic barber. And if I remember correctly, the white barber, the white old man, decided he didn't need to use shaving cream or anything like that. Nope, he just went at the head with a straight motherfucking razor. I'm like, this motherfucker's nuts. At least at the Arabic place, they lather you up. Nice warm, it's like warm lather on your head. And the dude's like, them fucking white barbers, man. Don't go to them. They'll fucking slice you open. They don't believe in shaving cream. How am I racist? I just like to point out, people like to know these things. Like, well, was it a male? Was it a female? Was he young? Was he old? Was he black? Was he white? They like to know. So I always point out, usually the age, the race, and well, I guess the gender, but nowadays you can't really be too sure. I never use Just for Men. I barely have any hair. But I do know one person who's a huge fan of it, and his last name is Vapes. Because we know Mike uses Just for Men. He has to use Just for Men. Because sometimes he's gray, sometimes he's not. It's like, how the hell did that happen? He's got to be using Just for Men. That's all I'm saying. Italians or is Arab or Arabic? What is the correct way? I always thought Arab was like the racist term, and Arabic was the correct term. Or am I backwards? Or does it not matter? Or are they both racist? Because I don't know, to be honest with you. But Italian and Arabics cut hair the best. Now, if that's not racist, I don't know what is. Just use a Sharpie. That's not a bad idea, actually. I wonder if I could do that. Get like a brown Sharpie. Arib. What is Arib? What is Arib? Oh, that's a little racist there, SS. Woo. Man, there's a lot of racist motherfuckers in this chat room. Holy Jesus. Am I on AOL again? ASL, everyone, please. ASL, please. Thank you. Damn. Other than that, yep. I don't know. Shoobadabop beep bop boo. What do we have? Anything exciting to talk about? Anything that happened? other than the 4 emails I've gotten from Bachelor this past weekend about him wanting me to go downtown and all over Chicago to film the either the migrants or the illegals or the immigrants. There's so many different words and terms for him. And there he is right there. Sadly, I don't really hang out in those parts to where I can check them out. But they're coming in by the busloads, and they're taking up. I can go on this. I can talk about this for hours. Well, not hours, because I don't know much about it. But this is all happening for a reason. I just feel it in my blood. Something's happening. Something's happening. Sanctuary City. I don't know, because I don't quite understand how that Sanctuary City thing works. Because if I remember correctly, the guy from New York, whatever that mayor is, I forgot his name. I do know that he's a black guy. That's not racist. It's true. He said that since they're a sanctuary city, they cannot say no to letting them come in. If I understand that correctly, like it's against. I don't know if it's against the law or whatever, but since they're a sanctuary, they are not allowed to say no. They have, if they come in, they come in. Same with Chicago, but they were saying that they were voting on Chicago no longer being a sanctuary city. So can you do that? Can you just say, oh, you know what, we don't like this, we're going to vote this out, and then just change it over? It would be good doing migrant or immigrant footage would be good content, but it would bring probably a lot of the wrong type of people to the channel. Not saying that I don't believe in the whole migrants, it's getting a little out of control now. I totally believe in that. But I don't know. It's that famous word, rabbit hole. Blue states think different when the bills are due. Yeah, I don't know the politics and the red, the blue, and all this other crap. Democrat, Republican, and this and all that shit is just like, huh? I have no. There I go again. God damn it! Another fucking sound effect from that goddamn son of a bitch. We're starting over, and we're back. That slipped. I don't know why that came out. But no, there's something happening. My guess is, I don't know. My guess is that they're going to, I don't know, in Chicago, there is a help wanted sign on every fucking building. Every building. And the ones that don't have a help wanted sign, that already have enough help, the people that work there do a shit job at what they're doing. Whether it's flipping a cheeseburger or a hamburger and putting cheese on it, working at a car wash, something. Now, some people will say, oh, well, those are shit jobs. They're jobs, regardless. I don't think any. I don't call them shit jobs because everyone's got to start somewhere. And I don't know. It's a job. Having a job is better than having no job. I don't care if you work at McDonald's, at a car wash, at a gas station, or if you're a fucking president of Microsoft, you have a job. So all those jobs, all those help wanted signs that nobody wants to work, now we have someone that will do these jobs, probably do them good, and probably do them for a hell of a lot cheaper than people who were complaining about the jobs will do. Now, do I agree with that? No, of course not. But that's what I feel like that's what's going to happen. I feel like in the next couple of years, it's going to be just, that's what it's going to be. You're going to go to McDonald's, and it's going to be like, you're going to have awesome service. You're going to have great service. But everyone that's there is going to be a migrant that's working there. And then when people are bitching, there's no jobs, there's no employment, I can't work, I can't feed my family. Well, you had your fucking chance, and you were too lazy because you were too good to work at McDonald's. So now someone is doing the job for you. So shut your fucking mouth. That's what's going to happen. But that's just my opinion. I don't know. There's other probably political reasons why it's happening. I don't know. Because if you look at it from like an outsider's standpoint who knows nothing about politics like me, it just doesn't make any sense. Like, why would you want to do that? Why would you want to just open your door to let any rapist, gang member, fucking who knows who's crossing the line? It makes no sense. But once again, I don't know politics, so I choose not to know politics. I like to be dumb in that department, so yeah, it's better for me. McDonald's $35 an hour and toilet paper is $50 a 6 roll. Dude, I remember, I don't know what McDonald's is paying now. I think it's like $15 or $16. I remember when I was working, when was this? I don't fucking know. My years are way off, but I was making between $12 and $14 an hour, and I thought I was like the shit. I'm like, I make a lot of money. I make $12, $14 an hour. I thought I was like Donald Trump, even though I was broke all the time. Still, I thought I made a shit. I thought that was a good hourly pay for, let's see, was it the 90s? No, early 2000s maybe? Maybe early 2000s, like very early 2000s. And I think McDonald's is probably like $6 or $7. Probably like $6. So I don't know. You better learn your politics, brother. TikTok. Fuck that. Dude, TikTok is the last place I want to learn anything. Maybe how to breastfeed. That's about it. I went on TikTok. I try to go on it maybe every couple of weeks just to kind of just browse, just look real briefly. And I can't stand nobody out there. I can't stand anybody. Oh my God. I want to just, yeah, don't like them. We need some migrant vape reviews to get some content up. That's not a bad idea, actually. I live in Alabama, and Hyundai just got busted hiring immigrant minors. They got caught because some went missing, but corporations are loving. There you go. I mean, my guess... This is only my guess, once again, because, like I said, I don't know politics, so forgive me if I'm like, if you're yelling at the screen, like, what the fuck is he talking about? But my guess is they're going to take all the jobs that people don't want to do, which I think those jobs are really important, especially to people who don't want careers or who just start working. Like, when I was 17, 18, that's kind of shit I did. I worked at gas stations 40 hours a week. Shit job, but it got me an apartment, it got me food, everything else. But nonetheless, I think the two reasons why the migrants are going to start taking up all the jobs, and when it comes time to vote for whoever, mayor, president, whatever, it's going to be like, well, I scratch your back, now you scratch my back. So I let you into the country, and since I let you into the country, I'm going to assume you're going to vote for me, right? Of course I am. You let me here. Or then you got option 3, which the U.S. gets so overrun because I think what was the estimate in the next year or two? There's going to be like 6 or 8 million here or something like that. I don't know. Or it comes to the point where it gets so overrun that it just turns into a fucking war zone. And even if you wanted to like bust them back out, good luck doing it because it ain't going to happen. I think once they're here, that's it. Good luck trying to get them out. Because these motherfuckers, they walk from wherever, take trains and whatever else. They finally get here, and they're all like, yeah, America. Now they're here, and then let's say next year, I don't know why we're talking about this, a new president comes along and says, oh, they're all going back. You think those motherfuckers are going to hop on a bus willingly, like, oh, okay, we're going back home? Hell no, they ain't leaving. They ain't leaving without a fight. That's my philosophy. I'm a basement guy, though. What do I know? Shoot it up. Most white people are strung out on pills and living on disability. Nobody wants to work anymore. True. I don't. Well, I don't know what it is because you say he's strung out on pills. I don't know because is the pill thing? Well, is it like it used to be? Is it as hot as it used to be? I don't know if it is. I don't know. I don't know that department. And as far as old people or people with a disability, I don't know. I think it's the younger generation who just doesn't. The younger generation, I think, sees all these people on social media, on like Instagram and YouTube, and they're making like these millions of dollars doing nothing but sitting there playing video games. And they're like, why the fuck do I want to work a goddamn job at McDonald's making $15 an hour when such and such is on YouTube playing fucking Call of Duty and pulling in, $1 million a month? I think it's probably the young people that just don't want to take these kind of starter jobs and realize that you got to kind of start at the bottom and work your way up. They don't want to work their way up. They just want to jump to the top. My guess, I could be wrong. The only pills I take are vitamins. Does your urine smell like the vitamins, Andy? Time for a bong hit. Now, you know what? I didn't know we could smoke bongs on this show. God damn it. In Alabama, it seems like everyone is on opioids, meth, and heroin. Can they still get opioids, though? Like, I know out in Chicago, that shit, they locked that shit down, like, I don't know how long ago. Maybe 10 years ago? I don't know. Like, you literally have to be, well, I don't know. Because I haven't tried to get any, but to my understanding, you have to be, like, dead. Like, you have to walk in with no arms, no legs, in a wheelchair before they can give you, like, the slightest little opiate. It ain't like walking in like, oh, man, my fucking hip hurts. Oh, here you go. Here's some Roxy's for you. Okay, good. Thank you. Now it's like, well, I'm dying. And this and that and this and that. And I just got shot. I got my legs cut off. My penis doesn't work. Do you got anything for me? Well, we can give you some Tylenol 3, but that's probably about it. That's why Uncle Joe opened up the border. They needed cheap labor and votes. There we go. There we go. You gotta love because I got... Oh, shit. Hippie's got no legs. I forgot about that. See, you can't make any kind of jokes about anything. Because there's always somebody in chat that doesn't have legs. I piss in an e-juice bottle and send it to you. 30 or 60 ml is your choice. I'll go with the 60, Andy. I'll go with the 60. But make sure it's like a nice, like, yellow-brown pee. I don't want none of that clear water pee. I didn't see if Robert gave us an update on how he's feeling because I've been too busy running my mouth. I don't think he said anything other than love you to wicked. I guess he just ignores our questions here on the show. That son of a bitch. And of course, Lewis is eating. That's all he does is eat 24/7. 120s are for paying customers. Did you review the best 22mm RTA, the nitrous from Damn Vape? I did. Why does that sound like an older RTA? 22mm? Please don't say that's new. I gotta look this up. There's no way that's new. That sounds old. I'm the dumb one that always goes and looks. Yeah, it's old. It's gotta be old. If Google has a thing on it, you know it's old. It's got to be old. Why does this name sound so familiar? Oh wait, hold on. Hold the phone. I think I fucked up. Did you say RTA or RDA? Your sense of humor is one I get along with. Well, you should try me in the bedroom, Andy. You'll probably get along with me a lot easier. Nitro's been out for a minute. I didn't know Rob is Canadian. I use one a lot. Good atomizer. I thought you said Didn't he just say RTA? The nitrous RTA. He did say RTA. There's an RDA and RTA. Okay, do I look like I know what I'm talking about? I have no clue. Your dick is too small. You're right, Andy. It is. But that's what would make you love me. Zero pain. Zero pleasure. Just like a normal night. Just hanging out with one of the dudes. Like, yeah, I'm having a sleepover. Yeah, I think he's got his dick in my ass, but I don't feel it, so it's all right. Like, does that make it okay? Stephen. I didn't know Stephen Lane was here. Ladies, hide your women. Or men, hide your women. The only guy that's packing 12 inches is in the house. Nitrous RTA is old per se, but Element has them back in stock. It's the best 22. Is it? All right. I got to see what's so good about this. Why does that name ring a bell? Was it a collaboration with somebody? Did someone design that other than... I swear to God, that rings a bell. All right, I'm actually going to look for this because... What? Will be... Just by me looking at it, I can tell you if it's a good RTA or not. All I got to do is look at it. I got to do anything else. And looking at it, I can tell you it's got nice airflow. I can tell you it's probably easy as hell to build on and really easy to wick. Wow, have I never seen this thing? I need to get out of the house more. Holy shit. I probably reviewed it like 20 times and forgot about it. That actually does look like a nice RTA. Is it single coil only? It looks like it's only single coil. I could be wrong though. But yeah, it is only single coil. But still, like, the only downside, I don't know, 22 millimeter, like, 24 would be nice. Even 23 would be nice. 22 though, it's like, come on. It's like dating a white guy with an Asian penis. Like, oh man, it was small enough. Now you're Asian? Jesus. I've heard great things, but it's gravity-fed wicking. I hate gravity-fed wicking. Why, though? If you wick it up right, gravity-fed is beautiful. Don't overwick that shit. Both dual. You sure it's dual? Oh, they must have two versions. The one I looked at was single. Or it can maybe do dual, but who am I? I was a vape reviewer about 5 years ago. About 5 years ago, I knew what I was talking about. Today, don't have a fucking clue what's happening. I barely know what I'm vaping on. What are you vaping? I have no clue. I need an RDA. Oh, shit. What happened to my goddamn... Uh-oh. Don't move. I was rearranging shit, and I knew there was something out of place. Where the fuck is the drop at? Uh-oh. We got problems, folks. The show can't continue on until I find that drop. Uh-oh. We got problems. Where the fuck did it go? It was there. It's probably looking at me right in the face. And they're like, dude, it's right in front of you. Uh-oh. We got a problem. I was going to recommend an RDA that you can't get anymore. Oh, here it is. Woo! God damn. Fucking, my dick all went up inside me. Shoo-ba-da-bop, beep-bop-boo. Shoo-ba-da-bop, shoo-ba-da-bop, beep-boo. Look at that bitch. Look at that. Go ahead. Lick it. Go ahead. Lick the screen if you want. I'll let you lick it. Go ahead. You know what? This show has no content. Zero. Have I purchased any Halloween candy yet? No. We give out fentanyl here at our house. We don't buy candy. Why? Is there something new going on with the Halloween candy? Please don't say there's something new with please don't say like please don't say like kids are offended now because you're handing out candy because it contains sugar. You gotta buy sugar-free candy. You don't want your kids to turn out like me. How does the whole ordering vape stuff online work now? I've been using Fuse vape pens from Walmart, but want to get back into RDAs. Didn't they stop? No, they things are. It depends on where you shop at. Now, keep in mind, I haven't bought much stuff online. The ones I have bought online has been out of the country just because it was cheaper. But some sites, it's normal. Everything is just normal. Nothing's changed. Other sites, they have like that signature. I think they still do the signature fee where you got to like pay like however much, even though you don't sign for anything. But everything, to my understanding, is still some places. You know what? I don't know. Ask people in chat, but I think a lot of places things are pretty much normal. It's the places that are using their own shipping service that are not so normal. I think I don't know if they're still doing that. Maybe people in chat can enlighten me a bit. But the last time I ordered something, like for instance, the 5 Pawns e-liquid, everything was normal. I bought it, sold it from their site, but they had like a private shipper, so that fucking juice took a week or two to get here with zero tracking. It was a pain in the ass. But there's other sites that still everything functions like normal. USPS, whatever. So I think it comes down to the sites. And even though I don't promote the use or the sale of any of these products, God, I would never do that. That's disgusting. Oh, God, you guys are fucking sick. But people in chat know a lot. And all I can say is I wouldn't worry too much about it. And if you want to email me, I can give you specific places if you'd like. But I don't condone the use, the sale of this trash. Never. No way in hell. Certain states don't allow online ordering. Do we know offhand which states? Wicked or no? Or a brief rundown, or I'm not even sure. The last thing I bought was like the GT4 and stuff like that. I bought it from Canada, and buying this from Canada was cheaper than buying it from the States, even with the shipping. Only the woke ones. Oh, there you go. Thank you, Steve. So if you live in a woke state, you ain't getting shipped to you. Does Element? I believe they do, but the last time I heard about Element, their shit was shipping slow as hell because they were using I don't know. Like, I haven't bought from Element in so long. I'm just going off what I've heard, but I heard that a while ago. So once again, I have like 2 or 3 sites that I use where I buy my stuff from that I would never promote because that's disgusting. But they charge no shipping and no tax, which is that you just pay for the product. That's it. Comes to your house within like 3 days. And then there's e-liquid, but Stevie Marquez is pretty much the go-to for that for me and Angela. Terry's free scooter delivery. Ain't nothing free about that. I can guarantee you that. If they got to deal with Terry in person, that ain't free. I know my V Pro is back and running. I heard that's a good thing. And Ray says check your email with a little emoji of a E on a piece of on an envelope, which that could be ecstasy. Oh no, that's an X. My bad. Is it an X or is it an E? I think it's an E. So what did Ray say? He says, whoa. Wait. Can I read this out loud? Because things only make sense to me if I read them out loud. Holy Jesus. Wait a minute. Let me look at this. Can I? Dating a black guy starter pack. Oh. And you guys call me racist. What? I'm not racist. I'm like the least racist person you guys probably know. Everyone else? I don't know. No, but that's funny. It's not racist. It's funny. It's comedy. It's only racist if you like send it out in a not funny way. Like, look at this shit right here. Now that would be racist. But if you send it out as a joke, that's hilarious. It's flat out hilarious. Can I share it? Probably not. But yeah, I wouldn't share it because, well, you got to be someone in order to get canceled. But if I was somebody, that would be canceled material right there for sure. What the fuck? Why do I get these emails? You asked a question and I answered. Now, pay attention. Drugs are probably cheaper. Candy is $30 a bag. Yep. If candy is $30 a bag, A, you're shopping at the wrong store. B, you're buying chocolate. These motherfuckers don't deserve chocolate. Give them hard candy. Better yet, go to a fucking dollar store and give them last year's Halloween candy. $30. If it's $30 for a bag of candy, that bag of candy better last the entire Halloween night. If I gotta buy a few of those, because I'm a firm believer in Halloween. I enjoy Halloween. I mean, as creepy as this may sound coming out of my mouth, and I mean this in a non-creepy way, it makes me feel good to see kids happy. I know that sounds creepy. Holy shit, that sounds creepy. But it's the truth. So I enjoy Halloween. I enjoy giving out candy and phone numbers to the mothers and maybe, phone numbers to some of the dads too. Get out of your basement. I don't want to get out of my basement. I have everything down here. Why do I want to leave my basement? You tell me what lies outside that I need that I don't have here. You're a cheap iPhone sellout. I know you ain't calling me a fucking iPhone sellout. This motherfucker bought an iPhone, doesn't even go live, doesn't do videos on it, nothing. He's terrified. He don't even know how to use his phone. And there we go. Mr. B likes to feel happy kids too. Well, not feeling the kids. I just personally, you know what? There's no way to say that. There's zero way to say that. I live in a basement. I live outside. There's no way, Andy, that you are living in a basement and you love going outside. You can't do both. It's one or the other. I don't believe it. I definitely don't believe it. Dude, if it's $30 for a bag of candy, then you know what's going to happen this year. Well, remember when you were a kid and you would go up to the lady's house who was so old, like she didn't even leave the house to buy candy. So she'd wrap up pennies in fucking foil. And she's like, here's one for you. And she'd drop in like almost like a little fucking bag of dope. And it was rolled up pennies. Like 10 cents, 20 cents. I'm like, this bitch is giving me pennies. What the fuck is this? Do you own a clown suit? Negative. They don't make clown suits in my size. Stop being cheap with your YouTube wallet and upgrade your iPhone 4 already. First of all, speaking of that shitty iPhone, we went to the... Oh, Jesus. My check engine light comes on and the car is driving funny. I'm done. I can't do it no more. Dude, I feel like everything is going downhill. Hold on, I got to text back because it's going to irritate the hell out of me. That car is... I almost said cat. Work with me, folks. Work with me. That car is brand new. When you go in on Saturday, you tell them ASAP what's happening. Thank you. The reason I say... Sorry, Kia. We buy Kia because you get oil changes free for life. And it seems like whenever there's something wrong with your car, they fix it for free. I don't know if it's just luck or what it is. So ever since... Oh, look, we got someone new in chat. This is why... So I I usually have subscribers only chat turned on. But sometimes people don't realize they got to be subscribed to the channel in order to type in chat. I turn it off and we get, adult dating. Shout out to adult dating, by the way. If you could find someone for me, I'd appreciate it. Key has a 7-year warranty. No, it's something crazy. But, yeah, that motherfucking car's brand new. I'll drive that thing through the fucking building. They don't fix it. Anyways, check engine light on a new car. You better fucking... What was I talking about? I don't even fucking know. I'm going through menopause. She put diesel fuel in your car. Probably did. You live in a city that a clown was your size that is very famous. You know what I learned? Oh, what was I talking about? Oh, shit. I was going to talk about something. I just forgot what it was. All right, let's go on to the next thing I remember. I just found this out last week. I don't know what I was watching. I didn't believe it. I Googled it. I'm like, holy fucking shit, it's true. We're fucked. We're doomed. No wonder Chicago's fucked. Or Illinois or whatever. If I would have known this in the very beginning, I would have known that we are screwed for good. Did you know that whatever his name is, J, whatever, Pritzker or G or whatever, did you guys know? I won't even say it. I want to see if someone knows. But did you know? Did you know what I know about him? Let's see the first person that knows this. Now remember, I'm not politically correct, so I don't, shit like this is old, but it's new to me. And once I found this, I'm like, oh, everything makes sense now. Everything makes sense. No. He hates corny dogs. Nope. Did you know that he has a brother/sister? Did anyone know that? Or is it just me? And his brother... Well, you know what? Hold on. 'Cause I don't know how to say this, so I'll just show it to you. Hold on. Oh, let's get a clear. Oh, there we go. Yep, that's beautiful. That's nice right there. That's just dandy. That's beautiful. Yep, there you go. So that's I didn't know that. I definitely didn't know that. That's real. So yeah, we're screwed. There ain't no way out of this one. No, it wasn't Wikipedia. I was watching something. I forgot what I was watching, and they mentioned it, and I'm like, no, he's got a brother that turned into a sister. I'm like, if that's true, then that answers everything. And I Google it, and I'm like, holy shit, that's true. So yep, that's ain't no way getting out of that one. You're fucked. It's an uncle that was a general in the National Guard. Oh, it's his... Wait, what? I thought it's his brother. No, it's his brother. Or one of his brothers. Right, don't confuse me. Dress up like John Wayne Gacy for Halloween and hand out candy. Dude, that wouldn't be a bad idea. That's a great idea. But the neighborhood I live in, it's a lot of I think it's like a lot of scared white people. So if I do that, I don't think anyone's going to come to the house. They're going to just keep walking. Like, they barely came to the house when I was just sitting out there by myself. Just normal. They're like, that guy looks a little sketchy. I'm not sure if we should be getting candy from him. I can only imagine if I'm out there just like John Wayne Gacy. And I probably should have 2 young boys with their shirts off next to me, like helping me out. Wearing like a tool belt with jeans. People are idiots. Nobody would know who you are anyway. Who's who? His family owns Hyatt hotels. Considering you do live in the place he committed the crimes in. Yep, I do. It's Halloween. Who hasn't had candy? Who hasn't had a popcorn ball with, a broken needle in it, or maybe a piece of glass? Sometimes you gotta live a little, Does that Reese's actually have fentanyl in it? I don't know. Let's try it. Kids nowadays constantly complain. Eat around the glass. Eat around the needle. You get a little sick because you ate an apple that wasn't wrapped up. What's the big deal? My luck would be they drop off a busload of immigrants at your door. Well, when they said that it costs $7,000 a month to house one or to take care of one immigrant, you know what? I was starting to think, this immigrant thing actually might be a good thing. Because if, which I don't think this will ever happen, but let's just say if, what if they were willing to pay you $7,000 a month to house one immigrant? Let's say you house the family of 7, I can't do math, 7, 14, 21, $21,000 a month. You bet your sweet ass this place would be crawling with fucking Mexicans, Puerto Ricans, Asians, Russians. You wouldn't have a fucking clue who's living here. I'd be rolling in the fuck. I'm like 100, 200, 300. I'd be wiping my ass with money. I'd have them in the garage. I'd convert this fucking place into a living quarters. They could have my side of the bed. I'm going to Mexico, getting rid of my passport and crossing over. I'm telling that's what they said in Chicago. I don't see how that's possible. Ed just came out of the closet and said he's racist. Congratulations, Ed. That's what they said a few times on the news in Chicago. Obviously, you can't believe the news, but that's probably what the government or the mayor is charging, or writing up when they got to write up their expenses. Well, it took $7,000 to take care of Miguel, $7,000 to take care of Tony. They're not all Mexican. These are the names coming into my head. Tony could be Italian too. But you get what I'm saying. So, $7,000 a pop. I'm sorry, but that's some good money. $7K that nobody is accounting for. That's business. Oh yeah, there's no fucking. I'm like, you guys are paying $7,000 to take care of one of them. You know how much I could live on? $7,000 could get me by for 6 months. I'll eat fucking ramen noodles and everything else. Like, there's no fucking way. What are they getting? What are you guys? Well, I've got to give a new iPhone, and they can't look homeless, so we got to buy them Adidas and Nike. I buy my shit on fucking clearance. Hell, I'll rip a hole in the shirt so I can get it on discount. Then they will tax the shit out of you. Yeah, but can they? Like, if that's like if the state or the city is paying you for a service, can they tax? Like, I don't know. That's a weird thing. But even then, like, that's, I think that's the only way people would probably think, you know what? I guess the migrants aren't all that bad. I mean, we did buy a brand new 50,000 square foot house that's 10 floors. And if it wasn't for the migrants, that wouldn't have happened. Not owning a Kia won't. Whoa! I know damn well you ain't talking about someone driving around in a Kia. Because I've seen the cars you've been in. Don't even go that route. And you fucking drive an automatic. So you're not even a real truck driver as it is trucking. So get out of town. Tell me when you're driving a manual. Shoo-ba-da-ba-boo. I need to open an exotic car dealership near some immigrant neighborhood now. I feel like that's racist, Omnitech. Yeah, now I see why YouTube demonetizes this show. It's sad. You think they would enjoy it, but apparently not. Probably a bunch of rule, like you gotta feed them. Ugh. Jason, are you going against me? Here we go. What a truck. Yeah, my automatic makes 6 figures a year. It's an automatic, though. We've been through this. We've been through this. They are buying all the drugs and booze with money. I don't, you know, I didn't want, I didn't want to make tonight about migrants or immigrants, but the sad part is you don't know. Well, at least I don't know. Maybe you guys know, but I don't know. You know they're committing crimes. They have to be committing crime. You can't have that many people in one place without any kind of crime happening. They will never, ever, ever report on that crime. At least not on local news, I don't think. Because they don't want to make it seem like it's a bad thing. Like, oh, no, they're just sleeping, laying down, relaxing. There was one video I seen where I guess migrants were beating the hell out of some homeless guy. I think it was in Chicago. But it was on like Facebook or something. Oh, and shout out to the chick that lives in my town that I currently live in. Shout out to you for getting for throwing your life away for stabbing a 16-year-old chick in a knife fight. Congratulations. That was probably the dumbest thing you could have ever done with your life. She's 18. She got into a little fight with a 16-year-old. And rather than just bitch slap her, rather than just pull off her weave, she decided to stab the bitch in the chest twice. And guess what happened? She died. Yep. And that 18-year-old is, well, hopefully going to rot in prison for the rest of her life, but she'll probably be out in two years. Luckily, it didn't happen in the town. Like, it happened in downtown Chicago, but the chick lived out here. So you know who Meatball is. Who the fuck is Meatball? Meatball? Meatball. Break it down, Lewis. Are you talking to me? I don't know a meatball, I don't think. I know a Twinkie. I know a Butterball. I don't know a meatball. Shout out to Butterball. Butterball's a man. Shaniqua did not do it on purpose. Well, someone took a cell phone video of it and they put it on Facebook, and it's, dude, even if I really dislike, there's like a few people that I really truly dislike that I would love to probably, have dinner with. But there's nobody out there in this entire planet that would make me want to throw my life away just to get like some kind of revenge on them. That's got to be some mind fuck altering. That's got to be just fucked up to have that kind of shit going on in your head. Like everything else just, just like blacks out. Like, all right, I'm going to stab this bitch and I'm probably going to go to prison for the rest of my life. I don't get it. I won't even stab Hippie. And he's number 1 on my list. Terry coming in at number 2. Oh, yeah, vaping Bic. This guy. I went on his channel the other day. I didn't know. I mean, I know he did videos. I just didn't know he did videos. And this guy is... Which video did I watch? I don't watch vape videos because they bore the shit out of me. Like I'd rather have some guy stick his finger at my ass than watch a vape video. But I went on his channel. I just wanted to see what he was doing. And this dude truly loves doing videos. I watched his studio tour. This guy has like such a deep love for doing vape videos. I was like, once again, I was happy seeing someone so happy. I thought maybe he was another like, unhappy, racist, overweight viewer. Like, 90% of you and myself. But No, he's a guy that loves it. Watch his studio tour. I mean, his subscribers are low, obviously. I think he just started out. He's got 85 videos. But you could tell the dude, like, truly loves doing vape videos. He'll love it even more when he starts making a little money. But it's, I think I think he do some damn good videos. And I love the studio tour. Like, you could just see the excitement in this man's face and the way he's talking. This is like, this is what vaping, this is what, like, YouTube vaping used to be. I don't know, what, 8-10 years ago, when there was such a love for it. This is what this guy is right here. So if you're looking for someone who's happy about life and happy about vaping, check out his channel. I think you'll be very happy with him. He's I forgot. I was watching him. I forgot where he's at. He's somewhere. But I was happy. Because usually you see vape videos and you're like, ugh. It's like watching my videos. Oh, God. Same old boring shit. It was good stuff, though. I enjoyed it. Truly enjoyed it. Representative... wait, what? Representative Ahan El-Dahai Omar married her brother. Did you know? I don't even know who... Is that one or two people? I don't even know what that... Where do you get your information at, Bachelor? Because you come up with all this... You were like one of those guys that probably sits and watches the news all day long. You buy every one of the papers, and you got the scoop. How did the RSO turn out last... Oh, yeah. There we go. Okay, so... The RSO... we tried it, or Angela tried it a week before me. I tried it finally. Either I was so it could be a few things. I was expecting more than I got. Like, I thought for sure I was gonna be like, in a coma, but it wasn't that. It like put my body, like my head wasn't even high. I wasn't high at all in my head, but my body was just like, you know what, dude? Do whatever you want. You want to sleep? Sleep. You want to go outside and build something? Go outside and build something. You want to fuck? Go ahead and fuck. It was the weirdest thing, but I took like people say, take like a little grain of rice, and the shit is like, it's literally like super glue. Like when it comes out, well, I'm pretty sure people that partake in THC or RSO or Rick Simpson oil, weed, yeah, it's like I guess it's like is it the strongest way to do it, or I don't know, but it is super thick. It's like glue when it comes out. You can't even touch it, because if you touch it, it gets all over your fingers and you can't get it off. So I put it like in a little, I was eating chicken nuggets, I think. So I took a chicken nugget, I broke it in half, I put a little pea-sized drop in there, and I took the nugget and I ate it. The little pea-sized drop got onto one of my teeth, and it just buried itself in my tooth. So everything I ate and drank for the next hour until I brushed my teeth tasted like fucking weed. So I think I need to put it in something where I just swallow it directly and not chew it. But it is actually, if that's how it works, it's actually really nice. It doesn't fuck with your head at all. Or maybe I just didn't do enough of it. It seemed like it just took care of my body up to like right here, and then it just stopped. Like, yep, we're not going to fuck with your head. We're just going to fuck with your body. That's it. Your opinion on the best 21700 mod and single coil RDA out right now? Ooh, man. Well, when you ask me best something right now, I haven't tried single coil RDA. God damn. Oh, there was an RDA I just seen too. It was a single coil, looked fucking badass. And I thought it was on Todd's channel. I forgot the name of it though. I'm bad because I haven't used a tripper in so long. Like, I'll tell you the drop and the fucking BTFC are the best ones, but they're like 10 years old. Best 21. There's no. See, that's the thing. It's so hard. Even when I look for shit, I type in best this. Like, when I was looking for a vaporizer, best vaporizer. Like, they always say, like, it doesn't exist. There's no such thing as the best. There is no best. Here
goes dinner.
Thank you. Just make sure you tell them everything Saturday.
I know, but I think in the morning I want you to drive down the block with me so you can see.
What's wrong with it?
It just feels like it's kind of going like. Brr, brr, brr. Even Marcus felt it.
How old is that car?
A year.
So it's still under warranty.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, then I wouldn't even worry about it then. Well, if it's under warranty, then yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's a year.
As long as it's one of those situations where you got to take it to a mechanic. I'm like, oh, it's $8,000.
No, but I'm just saying, like, I just want you to see, like, is it okay for me to drive for a whole week? That's what I'm worried about.
Well, you want to do it tonight? We go for a drive and then show me?
No, I'd rather do it in the morning when it's a little bit light out.
What the hell am I going to see? Am I going to drive on the hood?
I don't know, but we got all right, well,
I can feel it. I'm more of a feeler than a seer.
All right, well, then.
Thank you. Probably a rotor. It's a brand new fucking car. Does it? Oh, I'll find out. Like, we've never had. Have we ever had issues with a Kia? Well, not like sudden issues like that, but it's definitely her fault. I'm gonna blame someone. Can't blame me. Sounds like suspension issues. How the fuck can it be? How do you know what it is? You haven't even heard, felt, or seen anything. You sound like the typical mechanic out here. Yep, I know exactly what it is, but it's going to be about $10,000. We got to go up and under, and it doesn't look good. Nope. I remember when I had my Monte Carlo, right before I gave up my license, it was one of those Monte Carlo, it was an SS, one of the newer ones, and this motherfucker wouldn't start. It was still kind of new. Not really that new. But I remember going to... Something burning? Oh, she made dinner. Never mind. All I remember, I went to this mechanic, and the guy pulled the dipstick out. Pulled the dipstick out and took a lighter and lit the dipstick up, and the fucking dipstick went up in flames. And he's like, yep, you got gas in your motor. I'm like, what? How's that possible? And then I'm like, you know what? After that, I'm like, I'm done. Fuck this. Dude, it smells like there's a fire somewhere. Literally does. I don't know what this is. I'm just going to eat the french fries. There's probably a needle stuck in the tire. And there's probably a crackhead outside looking for that needle. I'm like, man, where's that fucking needle at? God damn. I knew I dropped that bitch over here somewhere. It doesn't smell like... No, she cooks fine. It just... Sometimes things happen, I guess. And it's got to be the blinker fluid. Or the steering wheel fluid. Blinker fluid. Like your turn signal, ma'am, is not working. You're probably low on blinker fluid. Oh, you think so? Yeah. You could buy a bottle of it for like $2. And there's like a little cap on the back of your tail light. Just unscrew that cap and just pour that blinker fluid in there, and it should be fine. Oh, great. You're such a great help. Thank you. I remember working at, Track Auto. It was like a popular 90s auto parts store before they had Pep Boys. I don't know what they have out by you guys, but Track Auto was like the Radio Shack for fucking car shit. And I had to be the only guy that worked there in the history of the company that knew nothing about cars. Not a fucking thing. And people would come up. You know, you'd walk up to the counter, and the dude's at his computer. He's like, all right, what do you got? I need a fucking, a timing chain for a 67, whatever. Okay, and I'd be like, okay, so what's a timing chain? And be like, what? like, I need to know what category. Is it exhaust? Is it motor? Transmission? He's like, it's for the motor. Okay, motor. All right, and tell me more about this car. Like, it would take me like an hour to pull up an alternator. Like, it was fucking hilarious. I couldn't believe they hired me there. Like, you got to know at least some type of automotive something. I didn't know shit. When people walk up and they say, like, brake pads, I'm like, oh, thank God it's going to be easy. You know, like, oh. But when they walk up and say something like fucking CO2 sensor or something, whatever, like, oh, shit, I don't even know where the fuck on the car that is. Like, what does that have to do with? The windshield? I don't know. Boo-doo-boo. Track Auto wasn't that owned by GC, was it? I don't remember. It was so... I remember when I quit, I just got fed up and I walked the fuck out. I'm like, I'm done. I just put my shit down, walked out, and sent my girlfriend at the time in for my last check. That was back when they would just, oh yeah, here's his check. Slap Angela live for breaking the car. These women nowadays... Start beating her. I had a reason to hit her. She fucked the car up. Well, Marcus has been not driving the car by himself, but Marcus has been, permit driving with her. Put the blame on him. That's weird, though. Like, we never have a problem with Kias. Knock on wood. Oh, yes. So yeah. That's life in the fast lane, folks. Vape it on my $100-something RTA on top of my $50 mod. And it is damn good. So, other than that, I think, did I cover everything I wanted to say? I think so. You think this mod is ugly? Dude, that mod, look at that. I guess it's all taste, but I don't know. Like, the dual battery of this is fucking hideous. The dual battery one I got that I'm eventually going to give away is hideous. But something about the single battery, maybe it's like the square factor or whatever. Like, it's, I don't know. Or maybe it's the color. I don't know what it is, but I think what it is that since the mod is smaller, the screen kind of just goes better with it because it's almost like the same size screen on the dual battery one. The dual battery one is just gigantic with this tiny ass little screen, and it's just so fucking big and heavy and bulky because it's got all this fucking shit around the sides and everything else. Like, it's like you're vaping a brick, which, like I said in the video, if this was a couple of years ago, I wouldn't care because I used to love big mods. But now it's like, this is, and this battery, single 21 750 watts, I get do I want to say over a day? I want to say I could go over a day, but I change it out at night before I go to bed. One battery, that's crazy. Whew. Lewis, you don't come here and lie. You looking good, alive, bright, and healthy. Maybe alive, maybe a little bit. I wouldn't say looking good or healthy. I'm certain I think I've gained a lot of weight. I might have to start smoking meth just to lose a little weight. I'm only smoking it to lose weight. I'm not smoking it to enjoy it. This mod did come for Toys R Us. Actually, that would be a great mod to hand out on Halloween. I wonder if Vaporesso would want to sponsor Halloween at the Fagan house. Get like 100 of these, hand them out to the kids. They'll love them. Do they make them for men? Whoa! I'm trying to sell this giveaway. You know what? Hold on. Hold the phone. Hold on. Hold the fucking phone. Don't leave yet. Don't leave yet. I'm going to really sell the giveaway now. I don't know. Maybe we'll give it away on Friday or something. Give it away on a good show. Not this fucking show. This show's fucking... This Monday is barely holding on. But look at all the good shit you get in this thing. Like, my little dick got hard when I opened this up. Move, microphone. You're in the way. Shib-a-da-ba, boop, boop, boo. So I thought... Like these cheap bastards. They just give you a mod and a tank. Ooh. But it's when you take this out is when you get all the other goodies. Like, look at that. You get fucking all the coils they offer. And some other shit. Just a bunch of shit with this. I thought it was pretty sweet. It's like the whole... Oh, they actually give you more drip tips, too. Because this doesn't use a standard 810 drip tip. So now you get 3 drip tips. I'll be a son of a bitch. And as they put a little check in there, maybe some cash. What the fuck is in here now? I didn't really take this apart. What the fuck is this? Oh, we got another condom. Why is he showing this? What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? I probably should open this in the video. Oh my god, is that what I think it is? Okay, I'm sorry. This is cool. Call me old and gay. It's a goddamn... Look at that shit right there. Is that for the... Is this for the double? Okay, this is a definite win. Oh, that's cool. Okay, you guys are going to think I like guys now. Which, is nothing wrong with liking guys, but... I'm just not... I'm more into titties. You know, I like tits, not dicks. I might play with a dick, but I won't. Look at that. How dare anyone in here that says that this is not fucking cool as hell looking, I'm going to sodomize you. Look at that. That is tight. I didn't even know that was even in there. If the person that wins this does not see this video, I'm going to steal this. I'm not going to put it in the box. But if someone wins it that has seen this, then I got to leave it in there. But that's fucking sweet right there. Alright, so that just made this ugly-ass mod look cool as hell. Because this fucking thing is hideous looking. Maybe because it's all black. I don't know. It just seems big. But I thought it was cool, all the little extras you get inside of there. So we'll give it away, like, on Friday? Yeah, we'll do it Friday. What do you got to do to win? I don't know. Give up your life for an hour on Friday? And I was asking a lot. The little condom's mine, though. Because these fit me perfectly. And they give me a little extra girth. And I still get sensation from the cutouts along the side. So that's a good thing. I'll take that when I go rock climbing with no legs. You can take your power chair and climb up the rocks. Tactical vape holster. There you go, man. This is all. I'm like one of those. I was always one of those dudes. Like, you got two types, and I was one of those types that would love. What happened?
I need batteries, but can we do it tomorrow morning?
Sure, buddy.
I'm tired, and I might fall asleep while I'm waiting for you.
But what if you wake up in the morning and something's completely fucked up to where you can't even drive it to work? Wouldn't you rather know now? Huh?
No, then I'd take an Uber.
What?
I have to get to work, so I mean, I'll take an Uber. If we can Uber Marcus to and from school, I think I could take an Uber to work. It's a little more important than school.
It costs $9 plus $2 tip to send him to school, which is like 5 blocks away.
And I'll go rent a car.
Mm.
What's the difference between knowing tonight and knowing tomorrow?
Unless you could plan ahead for what's to come.
No, then I just can't sleep because now I'm worried about how I'm going to get to work.
What was it doing? Did it do it when you hit the gas or hit the brake?
Both. It was kind of like, even when I was sitting idling, like the RPMs were twitching. Like it was going from like 0.5 up to 0.9, back to 0.4, back to. But I was just idling.
Who did the oil change last?
The Pennzoil.
You didn't check the oil, did you?
I did. I can't really tell.
Oh no.
On here, how because it's like this big rubbery piece. It doesn't have the lines on it anymore to see like where.
Well, we gotta go check the oil tonight then.
I mean, me and Marcus checked it and he said it was fine. He said the oil looked fine. I mean, you can see like I can see there's like on the bottom of the dipstick, a good 3 inches is this like thick rubber. Okay.
There should not be any rubber on the dipstick.
Yeah, the bottom of the dipstick has this big rubber, like, bottom is rubber now. It's no longer just it's not, yeah.
It's not like is this like a new woke dipstick?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And there's no lines on it. So, okay, 3 inches of hard rubber, and it's about 1.5 inches of, like, thick oil to where then it starts to, like, get light.
The problem is that place fucked up the oil change. Then he went back and they redid it. That's what worries me.
Right.
We're gonna at least check the oil tonight when I'm done. That'll only take a minute to go out there and
Well,
flashlight.
If I fall asleep, then.
I'll wake you up. I'll be done in a minute. So, 3-inch dipstick problem. 3-inch hard rubber. Change the cotton. I hate everyone in chat. I hate everyone. I hate all you motherfuckers. Real quick explanation on the situation here. Kia offers free oil changes for life if you buy your car from Kia, which is a deal because oil changes nowadays are expensive. Especially since most cars nowadays are synthetic or semi-synthetic, they're even more expensive for an oil change. On top of that, they can do other shit while you're at the dealer. I would never, ever go to a dealer for oil change or anything else because they're too expensive. But it's free. But there are many, 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 many people that also get these free oil changes because they buy Kias there. So when you make an appointment for your oil change, you have to literally make it for 3 to 4 months in advance. That's how packed they are. On top of that, the day you have to go get your oil change, you better be there like 2 hours early because there's a fucking line around the block waiting to get into the dealer to get their oil change. So there's a little something that comes with that free oil change. It's not all like, oh, it's free, yay. Last time I got an oil change, I forgot what it was, but we said, fuck it, we can't go here, or we had something to do or whatever. So we went to a oil change place that has been there, that I've gone to even when I had a car, like back late 90s, early 2000s. They've been there forever. It's a mom and pop place. Went there, got it done, and it was leaking oil. The next day, driveway, fucking oil thing. And then oh no. Went back, and I guess the manager did the oil change. I don't know what his excuse was. They didn't tighten the drain, whatever the fucking excuse was. But what worries me is that they might have fucked it up again, and now the motherfucker's been running low, like super low in oil. But I would think there would be a warning that would pop up that say, hey, you ain't got no oil in your shit. That's my only guess. She either got water or diesel fuel in the fuel tank. How the fuck do you get water or diesel in the fuel tank unless you put it in there? I just hope that's not what the problem is, because if that's what the problem is, the dealer's going to see that they didn't do the last oil change. They're going to say, well, this is something you fucked up, sir, so you're kind of on your own. And then that's when I say, do you know who the fuck I am? Have you seen my YouTube channel? Don't look at the view count. That's not important. Look at the subscribers. Yep, that's what you got to look at. Like, okay, yeah, I'm looking at them. What do you want me to do? This, I don't want to have to call you guys out because when I say something, it usually flies and it goes viral instantly. So if I do a video about Kia, it's going to go viral and it'll probably shut down Kia as a company forever. So don't make me push any buttons, because I got power here. It's not a vaping channel, Andy. Tell him. Water already at gas station. Wait, what? No, I don't know if you're saying because she gets... I don't want to say this because I know people are going to laugh, but we think we buy good gas. I know like cheap gas from shitty gas stations can contain a lot of water, but we usually go to Shell or something like that. I don't know if that makes it. I don't think that's the problem though, because it's a fucking new car. It's a year old, I think, if that. It's a lifestyle channel. Did you change the condom on the dipstick? You know what? That's probably exactly what. I think I put a Magnum on there, and I think the Magnum slipped off. That might be the problem. Hit that like button, you sons of bitches. Tell them, Night Clover. Someone hit the fucking like button. These motherfuckers are... I'm surprised they could barely click the link to watch the show, let alone click fucking like. What's with the red shirt? Actually, shout out to Video Bob. Red and black. Look at that shit. Mm-hmm. Video Bob, I know you're not watching, and I know you don't know who I am, but today's for you. We're doing red and black. I don't have the suspenders on, though, but I'll get a pair. And by the way, I guess... we're not... This is a whole different show, so no need to talk about Video Bob. We'll talk about him on Friday. But I originally watched one of his videos at Johnny's house. I didn't know that. I put a Magnum on once. It was hilarious. Did I put a Magnum on once? I just spun it around like, woo, it's like a little, yeah. Gas station has water in it at station. Don't matter if it's 1 day old. Wait, what? I don't understand what you're trying to say to me, Bachelor. That some gas stations have watered down gas? Is that what you're saying? Or are you saying, like, legitimate, there's water, straight water coming out of the pump? Because if that's the case, then you definitely have foil on your head. Because that's not... No. Check the tire pressure. You know, sometimes I wonder why I log on to YouTube at times. It's weird, though, because I could be having the shittiest day of my life. And I can hate everything and everyone, but the minute I go live, I'm in such a great mood. I don't know what it... Maybe it's because seeing people like Terry, and I'm like, you know what? Your life is bad, but is it really that bad? And then I feel good. So I think Terry's the reason why I'm still here. It's got to be the flux capacitor. When my tire pressure is low, the RPMs change violently. Fill the gas tank with water to flush it out. Should I put sugar in the gas tank too? Yeah, I don't think that's the problem. But I don't know. But we've never had that happen. It was almost like when we bought this car, the dealer was insisting on getting this fire protection insurance. That if our car ever caught fire and was completely totaled due to the fire, that the car would be paid off completely. And I said to him, I'm in my mid-40s and I've never had a car catch fire and get completely destroyed. Why now would this happen to me? And he's like, well, you never know. And I'm like, yeah, I don't think that'll ever happen. So I'll take a pass on your fire insurance. Well, some of the dumbest mechanics I've ever seen in one chat. Woo! Hoo-hoo. Damn! I got nothing to do with that comment. So I already admit I don't know shit about cars. I usually like take a picture or video and send it to someone who I know might know something about a car. It's winter, blend tank change time of year. It could be some, I don't know. But I'm gonna go outside and pretend like I know what I'm doing. And maybe I'll post a video on something. Facebook? And let all the professionals have at it. I'm a house painter, plaster. Oh, you paint house? I need Andy. Come on over, please. I need some painting done. Remember the ceiling? Well, some of you may not remember, but when the pipe bursted last winter in the ceiling, and then water came running down like through the lights, that was depressing. Very depressing day. Well, that all got fixed, the next day or so, but it never got painted. The drywall got replaced. Everything got all fine and dandy, but it never got painted. Why didn't it get painted? Well, it's on the ceiling, and I don't see the ceiling, so therefore I just decided, it's not that big of an issue. But when you look at the ceiling, when there's like a big, 8-foot piece of something that's not painted, paint it. I can't paint a ceiling. Me painting is like having a fucking blind guy direct traffic. I won't even know what I hit and what I didn't hit. You're going to see spots and fucking swirls and all kinds of shit in the paint. And to me, it's going to look totally normal. Like, yep, it looks good. Nice and even. And there's like fucking spots there. Like, dude, it's a fucking, you got red over there and blue over here. What are you talking about? I got termites. What? Ooh, what are termites like? I don't think we had those out here. That's gotta suck. Termites eat your shit, eat your goddamn house. I don't ever want that shit. Tell Angela to turn on her 4 ways. That should fix it. What the or 4 ways? Use a brush instead of your fingers. Yeah, but then you gotta paint the whole ceiling. If I just had to paint just the portion, I could have just took a brush and just went like that. But you gotta do the whole ceiling. Because I don't know what fucking color it is, nor can I match it. Well, if it was just me here, I wouldn't care. If it was like a beige ceiling, I'd paint it blue. It all looked the same to me. But now there's 20 different colors of beige, 90 different whites, 100 different blues. If you haven't sprayed for termites, you got them. Oh, Jesus Christ, would you stop that? Now you're going to have me outside spraying for fucking termites. I don't think we have termites out here. How do you know you got termites? Give me something. I need something to go on. I got to look for this now. I hate coming in this fucking chat. I need to start disabling chat. Because I swear to God, this is all just to see if I end up going crazy one day. Yep, he was live, and around the 45-minute mark, he blew his head off. He did it. Live on camera. Do you know why he did it? I think it had something to do with the people in chat. I'm not sure, though. All right. Crawl space sucks. Mud run. Some kind of wood dust. If you got guitars on your wall, then you got termites. I think I see a termite on the wall behind you. There are no fucking termites out here. I ain't spraying shit. Every time I see something, I spray. The fucking neighbors probably think we're probably immigrants. They're like, this motherfucker is out there spraying with a different bottle every day. What is going on at that house? Every day he's got a white bottle, a blue bottle, a fucking green bottle. This guy does nothing but spray. I'm not spraying shit anymore. Don't joke, I saw a guy commit suicide online. No joke, bro. That's a sad thing. Very sad thing. I can't believe I just said that word. No, I joke about everything, but if it happened to somebody, it's not a joking matter, obviously. But I noticed that when you're watching a video on even a normal channel, and the S word comes up in a conversation, that they bleep it out. Why is that? Can you not say that word anymore on YouTube? Anyone know this? And by the S word, I mean the word I just said. Radon gas is no joke. Yeah, I never knew what radon gas was until we bought the house. They said, yeah, you probably want to, how do they say it? Test for radon or something before we bought it. And I'm thinking to myself, when did this radon gas thing happen? When did they start? Oh, I've never heard of this in my entire life, and people have been living for centuries. Now, all of a sudden, this new thing called radon gas has to be... You know what? No, I'm not doing it. If it's a gas, then it'll probably, I'll have a nice slow death. The algorithm falls off the stool. Oh, okay. Well, I guess since this is not monetized, then we can drop S-bombs all day long. I always wonder that. Like, it just seemed really weird. Like, I could understand curse words and shit getting bleeped out because you want to keep your channel going, like, monetized. But the S word, like, they would always bleep out when people would say that word. Like, why are you bleeping that out? That's a little strange, but all right. Put a vent over the termites. Or you could spray some of that, what's that shit that you spray out of the can? It turns everything into like a rubber coating. Just cover your house in that. Spray it. Or, you know what? Get some foam. Get some cans of foam. I got like a can of foam. Or I got a case of cans of foam. Foam everything. Foam inside. Flex seal. There you go. Foam it and then flex seal it. So that way it's a nice rubbery like foam. And you'll probably kill the termites that way. Flex seal it. Foam it, flex seal it, then Scotch guard it. There you go. Just in case you spill something on it. Termites got into your car. Hopefully they did. Did I swear if this is something that the dealer's like, oh, this is something you guys did, you're going to see me on the fucking news. So you better tune in. Scotch tape. Fuck Scotch tape, man. Duct tape. Motherfucking duct tape. If you can't fix it, fuck it, duck it. And what's actually better than duct tape? Not to sound racist, Gorilla Tape. That shit will put duct tape to shame. You put Gorilla Tape on something, especially on a hot summer day, let that shit sit, that shit ain't coming. Like, you remember that I put an air conditioner in my trailer, in my room? That motherfucker is still in the window. You know why? Because I took Gorilla Tape to seal it on the outside. Don't worry, I used white Gorilla Tape so it matched. But I Gorilla Taped that motherfucker so... I put so much Gorilla Tape on that window. The only way to get that AC unit out of that window is if you break the window out. Because that shit is... It actually became one with the glass. I taped an air conditioner. There's no other way to put a window unit into a window, slide those little shutters, and then if you want to screw them, you can. But it's never, ever sealed completely. Like, you have to use tape. If it rains, there's going to get... Like, there's no other way to do it. I want to see someone install a window unit without using a piece of tape and tell me there's no rain getting inside there. And that shit, as long as you use the right color, it looks good. Don't be putting black on, like, white siding. I think shit'll stick out. Yeah. Anyways, I'm not even racist. That's what Lewis said. That's what they all say. It's like the guys that say, you know what, I'm hung. Yeah, I'm sure you are. We all are. Anyways, I think we're done. My food's cold. We're almost 2 hours in. Now we're talking about air conditioners. And I got to see why the car's falling apart. So, thank you all for hanging out. It's been a fucking blast tonight. What the fuck? Kill Tony is live at the moment. If you guys are into comedy, go check it out. If you're not, then don't bother. What else do we have? That's it. We'll see you guys tomorrow on ST's show. I believe he's having one. As of now, he is. And, yeah. I wish you all a very good evening or night. Hit the like, hit the dislike, don't matter. Hit one of them. Check out Vaping Bick. Check out his fucking studio tour, man. Dude's happy. It's good. I love seeing happy people. Makes me happy. And, yep, suck a dick, too. Don't forget that. Suck a dick. Mm-hmm. And make sure the first dick you suck is a good dick. Don't fucking settle for anything less. I want your first time to be with some little shriveled up fucking dick that just don't get hard. What am I talking about? I don't know. End this fucking shit. Sorry. I swore.